legit going in the pouring rain to get my hair done. It is Monday the 21st of November and my hair's looking really cute at the minute. I don't want her to chop too much off, I'm not gonna lie, because it's gonna be very peak. And yeah, here we go. What's up people, it's your girl Kiki, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be taking you through my curly haircut journey, why I'm doing it again after I had such a horrific time last time, and what it's going to look like, because I'm going to vlog the whole thing and we'll see what my honest opinions are of this. So before we get started, I'm just going to go through the reasons why I'm going through this again. If you haven't seen my first experience video of me getting a curly haircut and why I do not recommend it, just click the link here and come back to this video. But if you've seen it already, you will know that from the last time I had such a horrific experience at the Curl Bar London where my hair was completely different lengths. I had one side up here and one side down here, and it was just a hot mess, and I vowed never to do it again. Since then I have been getting straight haircuts. They have been really good. My hairdresser is the best at trimming my hair and doing silk presses, but now my hair is getting to a length where it's a little bit too long and it's just losing its shape. As you can see in the video clips, it's just kind of like a little bit too long around the front and the shape's not quite there. Like, I feel like I only have shape when I clip my hair up or like have the front up or clip the two sections back. That's the only time I get some shape to my hair, and I just want to be able to have my hair down and it look nice and have a nice round shape. So I'm gonna go to Hair by Trina and I'm putting all of my faith into her, and we're gonna see what she does to my hair. So the service started with a consultation where she basically asked me a few questions about what I was trying to go for, where I had been before and what bad experience had I had before, why didn't I not like it, and basically what I normally do with my hair at the minute.
Is this haircut last been from a press?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if I do low, we're still kind of thinking that let's bring it all out my haircut.
Yeah, literally, my hair was like massive, I'd be happy.
Okay, cool.
I basically said the bigger the better, and I wanted to keep my length and get a nice round shape with a little bit of bangs at the front. I can't either, because
it's going to be so nice.
The way I'm like, you know when you go out and you're just like, is my hair big enough? And all my friends are like, yeah, and I'm like, it's not.
No,
it
you want
needs
it
to be
like,
bigger.
listen, if I had your hair, I'd have massive. But yeah, no. Yeah, the haircut, like I said, the haircut you've got wasn't gonna give you any of that.
Yeah, it looks better already, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It's so nice.
So she basically started by cutting each curl. She didn't do like a curl by curl cut, she kind of just eyed it and pulled them out, and then went round my head, sectioning it off and treating each bit as she kind of saw fit, which really worked, to be honest, for my hair. And then we got on to the interesting topic of Cantu.
There's a Cantu like advocate.
What did she say?
She turned around and went, she said, sorry, I don't know what you're doing here, because you've been making your brand's been making people's hair fall off for years. And my client, because remember, I think she's a hairdresser, the lady that does Righteous Roots. So literally, she was like, I'm sorry, your product's cack. Why are you not here? Yeah. And I think it was like a black hairdressing event, you know, like for the hair.
Yeah. I think I did see that.
But do you know what it is that I think about Cantu? I don't know if you think this. So I call it all fur comb, no knickers, because what it does, I think for styling for most people, it really, really works. So people go, oh my god, this is amazing. But it's over time what it does to the hair. Yeah, I was going to say over time. It's over time, because the styling is what works for it. Is what works really well. Have you used it before, like properly?
I have, yeah, but it's like, I'll use it, like the day I do it, it'll be cool, and then it'll just dry out the next day.
Yeah, and really dry out the hair, yeah, it's bad. Feel better about it, Shay? Yeah, it's good.
It feels mad though, because it's like...
Because it's out like this?
No, because it's like short.
Yeah. You're like, oh god,
like, this is like...
what's happening? But I pulled it out.
Get over it.
Of course you will. Because you'll be surprised, because you've got, the thing is, you've got to remember, this is your length. So actually when you build up from here, this can sometimes appear a bit longer because it's not all one length, if that makes sense. So like you see this bit of hair here, you kind of only want this to be your fringe, like your fringe. You only want the small, I'm gonna come to that last. I'm gonna come to that last actually, I'm gonna do that first.
Oh my god, it feels so short though.
But oh my god! Right girl, you've gone for it now. You'll be alright. Why do you feel really nervous now? It's not there. That's the only way you're gonna get that volume though. Remember.
So after getting over the initial shock of how much shorter it was, I was really enjoying the experience. She made me feel really comfortable and she seemed like she really listened to what I was going for, and obviously she had in the back of her mind that this was like a really traumatic experience for me in terms of what I'd had gone through before. But I was really happy, and then we moved on to shampooing, which I didn't actually record, but she shampooed, she conditioned my hair, and then she styled it with the Camille Rose Curl Maker Gel because she knew that that was what worked for me, as I did tell her. And then she just shaped up a few of the curls after we'd diffused it and we'd kind of air dried it all to make sure it was all looking good. So this is what I came in like, and here is what it started to look like as it took more shape. And then after she washed it, here's what my hair looks like, a lot neater and a lot more defined. And then here's what I looked like the day after at work. I kind of noticed that one side dropped a little bit more than the other. As you can see, the right side of my hair is a little bit longer, and that's because that side's a little bit fuller and it just sits different. So I obviously communicated that to her, and this is what she's going to explain in the next part of the video.
Hey people, I'm Trina. So we did Kiki's hair in 2 sections because it's me, I'm a bloody perfectionist. But she came in on Monday and I cut it dry. There wasn't a lot of shaping and we were trying to build up, but I was also very aware we didn't want to go too short and I wanted to make sure there was enough weight at the bottom. Cut it, diffused it, and I let her go, but I did say to her that I probably want to see it again when it's in a fuller shape and it's not as defined, because that's how she wears it more. So she came in today and I just literally didn't put much attention on it and kind of pulled it out at every angle. One side of Kiki's hair is fuller, so sometimes with curly hair, what I always say to people, you've got to be very aware of you're creating symmetry, but it doesn't always have to be in feel. So if you see someone's hair is fuller on one side and finer on the other, you have to try and balance that. And that's why for that kind of hair, I would personally cut dry with no tension and have a look at what you're doing all the time.
This is the final result. I was really happy with the overall shape. She definitely cut into it more when she realised that I did want my hair, you know, really big and voluminous, so she was a little bit more confident this time of just like chopping into it. And yeah, I really like the overall turnout. I would definitely recommend you getting a curly haircut if, number one, you have different curl patterns on your hair. I have a mixture of 3B to 4A curls on my head. Number two, if you wear your hair curly 70 to 80% of the time, definitely get a curly haircut. And number three, if you're struggling with like overall shape, curl definition. I'm excited to see what my hair looks like when it grows out more into this shape. So yeah, watch this space, and if you've got any questions for me, drop them in the comments box and I'll see you next time.